Developing news now today in Massachusetts as the state looks to have all elementary school students in class by April. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Jordan Jaglinzer.
And I'm Chris Pisano. Governor Charlie Baker making the case during his COVID-19 briefing earlier today.
Kids want to be in school, learning alongside their friends, their classmates, and their peers. They want to have a chance to engage their teachers in person time and time again, and especially when they have challenges associated with understanding the material.
The governor was joined by his Department of Elementary and Secondary Education Commissioner to unveil his action plan to phase out remote learning completely.
Western Mass News reporter Lindsay Kane is live for us in Springfield with the details. Lindsay?
Chris and Jordan, here in Springfield, public school students are still learning remotely. Under this new plan, in just under 2 months, young students would return to the classroom 5 days a week. In a special Department of Elementary and Secondary Education meeting this morning, Commissioner Jeffrey Riley first discussed his intentions. He says he agrees with President Joe Biden's goal to open schools K through 8, and he thinks it's time for students here in Massachusetts to get back to school. This afternoon, the commissioner spoke alongside Governor Charlie Baker, saying the phased-in plan would eventually include all grade levels.
My focus would be on bringing back elementary students first, with the plan likely extending to middle school grades later in the school year and possibly high schools as well. Ideally, my initial goal is to bring all elementary school students back to in-person learning 5 days a week in April.
He says as health metrics continue to improve, it's important to take hybrid learning and remote models off the table to return to the traditional school format. This comes as several school districts across Western Mass have had some students return to the classroom this week. Here in Springfield, a phased-in return to the classroom is scheduled for March 15th. Now, we reached out to the Springfield superintendent, but he said he would not be commenting at this time. Coming up later on Western Mass News, we hear from local elected officials on DESE's plan. Live in Springfield, Lindsay Kane, Western Mass News.